Hello guys, welcome to the new video on Amazon AWS. Today I'll be showing you how to create your WordPress website using LAMP. LAMP is basically Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. The Apache is basically the web server. The PHP is our front end. The back end is provided by the MySQL MariaDB, and Linux is our operating system. So let's get started. So first, I will log into my console. So here I will sign at root user. So my email address. Okay, so let me create a new EC2 instance. Here I'll click on launch instance. Okay, so first is to choose an Amazon machine image. So here I'll choose the Ubuntu 20.04, this one. So I'm choosing this AMI. Second is to choose an instant type. So here I'm selecting the T2.micro having one CPU, 2.5 gigahertz, and 1 GB of RAM. The next is the to configure instant details. I'm leaving it as it is. To add the storage, I'm making it 10 GB for the WordPress website. Now to add tag, let me add a tag. My key is name and the value is WordPress. Now configure security group by the name WordPress SG. So review instance launch. So let me launch it. So here choose a new key pair. So the key pair name is WordPress new. Download key pair. Okay, so now I am launching instance. View instance. So this is our EC2 instance currently in running state, and the IP address is 3.129.243.202. So let's log into this instance using MOBA extern. I'll copy this IP address, click on sessions, SSH, paste the IP, specify the username. The username in our case is Ubuntu, and then advanced SSH setting, and then click on use private key. Here we will specify that key which we have downloaded, wordpress-new.pem. Open and then OK. So authenticating with the public key. Alright, so now we are connected to our instance. So let me clear screen. Okay, so first I'll run an update command for the packages to be installed on this system. Sudo apt update. Okay, so next I'm going to install Apache. Apache is a web server in this case. So the command is sudo apt install Apache 2. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so next I'm going to install MariaDB server. MariaDB will be acting as our database server as the WordPress acquired database. So MariaDB is basically an open source version of MySQL. So the command is sudo apt install MariaDB-server and MariaDB-client. So we are installing both the server and client in one command here. So let's start this service and check the status. Start MariaDB. And now let's check the status. Yes. Okay, fine. So currently it's in the running state. Okay. So now I'm going to configure the database by running this command sudo mysql secure installation. Enter the current password for your root. Set root password. Yes. Here I'm entering the new password. Then re-enter it. So remove anonymous users. Press Y. Disallow root login remotely. Press Y. A remote test database and access to it. Press Y. Reload privileges data now. Yes. So it's done. So I'll clear the screen. Okay. So now I'm going to install PHP. So the command is sudo apt install php. So in the meantime, let me download the WordPress package from the WordPress website. So let's go to the WordPress website, wordpress.org/download. This is the download button from which you can download the WordPress 5.7. So I'm right clicking on it and copy link address. Basically, I'll be executing this command from the CLI here. So the command for executing the downloading the packages we get and then paste the link which I have just copied. Just latest.zip. Enter. Okay, so now let me see this with ls command. So latest.zip has been downloaded. So now to unzip it, the command is sudo unzip latest.zip. Command not found. Okay, first we'll have to install unzip. So sudo apt install unzip. Okay, so now rerun that command. Yes, unzip. Okay, so now it's inflating all the files. Okay, so let me clear the screen. Let us view the contents by ls. Okay, fine. So now we have got the WordPress folder. So let's go inside it. ls. So these are all the files which are downloaded currently in the WordPress folder. Okay, so now I'm going to copy all this file from this location to the HTML folder location. So the command is sudo cp for copy minus r static /var/www/html. Here with this command, I am specifying that to copy recursively all the files. By static, I am meaning all these files inside the WordPress folder. With this is where currently we are. So static means all the files, and this is the destination folder where we want all these files to be copied. Let's enter it. Okay, so let's go to a destination to see if the files are copied or not. So let me cd slash via slash www slash HTML. So let's do an ls. Okay, so now you can see that all the files have been copied here. Okay, so now I will install some more PHP packages to integrate with the database. So the command for that is sudo apt install php mysql php cgi php.cli and php gd. These are the essential packages for the smooth running of the WordPress. Yes, let me clear the screen. So now let's restart the Apache service by sudo systemctl restart Apache 2. Now let's check the status. STA. Okay, so Apache server is now running. So okay, so now the file which we are copied to the www/html folder, we need to change the permission on that. Uh, so so to change the permission, let me clear the screen. So the command for changing the permission is chown -r www dash data www dash data and then the destination slash www slash html. Operation not permitted. What's the mistake here? Okay, I've not written sudo here. Sudo. Okay, so it's done. Ls. Let's see the permission by ls minus al. Okay, so now you've seen that the permission has been changed for all these files. Let me clear the screen. So now let's open the browser and paste the IP address of our EC2 instance. Copied, paste. The site cannot be reached. Okay, let me check it. Um, okay, so there is one more point which I forgot is we have defined a security group here. The security group, the WordPress dash SG, this one. So here I am going to define the port 80 TCP port ET as an inbound rule with this security group. So let me add it here. Edit inbound rules and then add a rule over here. Click over here. So here the option is custom TCP because we want port 80 to be enabled and the source can be anywhere. So let me add save this rule. Okay, so now you can see that with the inbound rules, currently we have 22, port 22, which is the SSH port with which currently we are connecting, and the HTTP port 80, which is now open. So let me refresh this. Okay, fine. So we can see the Apache page now, but we should be able to see the WordPress installation page here. So I think I have not deleted the index.html file. Ls. Okay, so there are two files, index.html and index.php. So let me delete this one, index.html. So the command is sudo rm -r index.html ls. So now the file is removed. So let me refresh it again. Okay, so now the we are on the WordPress installation page. This means that our Apache server is working fine and our PHP is also working fine. So click on the continue button by selecting first the language. So press let's go. Okay, so and now here it says that you'll have to give the database name, the username, the password, database host, and the prefix. So let's create a database in MySQL. So first of all, we'll connect to our database with this command from the prompt. So the command is sudo mysql dash u root dash p. Enter. So now I'm going to create a WordPress database, but first let me enter the password. Okay, so create database WordPress. Okay, so now to see if the database created or not, the command is show database. Database is in fact. Okay, so here you can see that the WordPress database has been created. Okay, so now I am going to create a user and I am naming it WordPress. You can name it anything of your choice. Create user WordPress, small mistake, at the rate, then percentage identified by, and then write the password. In this case, I am writing the same password. Password semicolon enter. So now we have created a user. Now I am going to provide access to this user for the database WordPress. So the command is grant all privileges on WordPress dot static. Static means all to then the user which we created, that is WordPress at the rate and then percentage sign and then semicolon. Okay, so now the privileges have been assigned to this user. So now I will exit from the database. Okay, so let me clear screen. So now let's insert these values here you just created. So the database name is WordPress. The username was WordPress. The password was same password. The database host and table prefix, we are not changing it at the moment. So we have populated this entry, so let's press submit. Okay, so with this, we you have made it through this part of installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. So it means that the connection is successful. So I'm running the installation. Site information, and site title, tech word, username, admin, password, then email address, install WordPress. Okay, so success. WordPress has now been installed. Thank you and enjoy. So the username is admin and the password is chosen password. So now let me log in. So now let me write admin and then the password. So this is our dashboard, WordPress dashboard. Basically, it's the back end, the front end. You can see it over here. So here you can see the tech word just in the WordPress website, hello world, and this is our complete front end. And from the back end, you can install your themes by going to appearance themes. You can install any theme of your choice, and also by clicking on plugins, you can install the plugin of your choice and customize your website according to your needs. So this was all about the video, and I hope you people have liked this video.